Hey kids, this is England Marvel Comics put out a preview spotlight of Generations. I thought it'd be fun to look at a few. This time we're taking a look at Wolverine and Laura Kinney in The Best. I'm the best there is at what I do, but it's not enough. I'm about to die. Neck deep in undead ninjas. Not for the first time, but this feels like the last time. No matter how many of these bastards I turn to ash, the hand keep coming, they keep piling on. I heal, but my brain still needs oxygen. If they pull me into the water and keep me down, it's all over. There's a girl, Akiko. We adopted her, me and Mariko. Akiko's been kidnapped. She's waiting for me. I'm not coming for her. I was the best there is at what I do. At least I thought I was. She moves like nothing I've ever seen before. I have to admit, of all of the Generations previews, this is the only one that scared me to think that it is what we all think it's going to be, which is basically the classic hero telling us, forget about me, now go with a new guy. Tom Taylor is an Australian comic book writer. After his take on Tony Stark turned bad in Superior Iron Man, Mr. Taylor turned his sights on Laura Kinney and debuted her as the all-new Wolverine. Now he teams her up with Logan as part of Generations. Ramon Rosanes is a Spanish comic book artist best known for his run with Nick Spencer on Ant-Man and Astonishing Ant-Man. Rosanes always worked on the new Mighty Captain Marvel series. Worked on the new Mighty Captain Marvel series. Next, he will set his sights on The Best. Tom, you're probably the envy of most writers in your field about now. You're bringing together two characters that traditionally operate in separate venues. So what was the deciding factor for you to settle on what was right for the story? Mark Panacea, Christina Harrington, and I kicked around a lot of ideas for this one, but once we'd settle on this, I actually don't think there was a single redraft done. In a way, this is a very straightforward story, but it has a lot of momentum and energy, and Ramon Rosanes weaves his magic to create something stunning. There isn't a lot of time spent with talking heads. It's an out-and-out action story that showcases these two great Wolverines side by side. So I'm wondering if they're going to be able to pull off characterization as well as action in this one. Both iterations of Wolverine resonate with fans across the board because both Logan and Laura are essentially the same beast, and yet they are not. How do you portray that kind of dichotomy in your story? Well, I think it's clear. While they have the same abilities, they're vastly different personalities. They have different approaches, different skills, different strengths, and even different values. But when you put these two together as equals, nothing can stand in their way. Sparks will fly off claws. You essentially have a father-daughter dance being set up in this story. How do you show the family traits on paper so that we can know they're cut from the same cloth? Well, this is a hard one to answer without giving too much away. What I will say is there's a simplicity to this story on the surface with a lot of subtext happening below it, and there's a bittersweet aspect to it all. Well, that was a little bit of sidestepping. Spoke a lot, said nothing. With so many eyes on this comic because both characters are such fan favorites, what was at the top of your list to accomplish in order to deliver the goods to the fans? Honestly, I just wanted to show how good they could be together, have them fight for the same thing, and have them save the day together. Not as father and daughter, not as mentor and mentee, but as Wolverine and Wolverine, the best there is at what they do. And just from that note right there, it also makes me very nervous that they have not come to praise Wolverine, they have come to bury him. Of course, the pages where he's saying, I don't know if I'm the best anymore. That also fills me with a little bit of sense of dread to it. The art is fine. I'm not going to argue that at all. To me, this is all about story. I don't get a sense of history from this particular preview. It's as if Wolverine was made yesterday. But that's just what I think. Those are my views on this particular subject. What are yours? Does it look like something you'd like? Or are you going to be indifferent? Or just looks like crap altogether? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to click like, share, and if you haven't already done it, hit subscribe and that little notification bell. Don't forget to head on over to the Patreon page or the VidMe. The links are in the description below. And thank you very, very much for watching.